So if anyone from Player First Games is in the chat right now, thank you so much for putting in your blood, sweat, and tears into making this scene what it is. And it looks like we got the potential, okay, to start the set here with Mirrorman and RoseJ against CaptainPlanet with Metal Arms and TheMogulTTV. Here we go, Sky Arena, no plats, FD, like the good old days.
Did you see that start? Arya Stark instantly turned around, threw out her sword at Bugs Bunny to instantly get the stacks.
Absolutely.
What a thought process. But let's get right back into it. Bugs Bunny running it down. Let's play for the aggression here. Oh, combo game from both players. Gonna send the rocket upwards. Gonna wait for it to come back later. Here comes the block out. That's the end of the shield. Not gonna be able to cover this Harley Quinn if she's in danger or himself. Ooh, run right into it. Not sure. Gonna be able to find the recovery. Steven Universe, being the light character that he is gonna fall at 112.
Absolutely, and we have to take a look at this Harley Quinn as she's gonna get spiked by Mirrorman here as he's looking for that potential kill. But, I mean, look at this. Just good team synergy so far coming in from Mirrorman and RoseJ. RoseJ is not hard approaching, like, constantly. He's weaving in and out, waiting for Mirrorman to come up with a way to approach here. And that's so important because Arya Stark is the lightest character in the game, and you saw that there as she immediately died.
That was rough, because getting hit from one ability to right into another one always feels so rough, because you just feel like you don't have any counterplay to it. But right here, oh no! Harley Quinn was looking for an opportunity onto his Bugs Bunny, but was going to be the one punished, turning it around right as soon as they spawned. Gonna be able to dodge the Arya dash, though.
Bringing it right back to an even game here as we see Red Team just trying to get some sort of approach here on RoseJ and Mirrorman. One thing I do have to say about our blue team here, they are extremely good at keeping their defenses up. Now, like I said before, Arya Stark is the lightest character in the game, but RoseJ has been extremely good at knowing when to properly approach and not go in and make any mistakes. It's super important because you could die at any potential second if you're high enough, like RoseJ is right now, but doing some great work here, trying to keep CaptainPlanet with Metal Arms from coming back onto stage as we see Mogul come back in to save his friend.
What a separation, too, of the match. We're seeing the shield being placed in the middle and then being played. We're seeing the gameplay being played out on two completely different sides of the stages.
Absolutely, we're gonna see CaptainPlanet with Metal Arms get the match point there.
Oh!
All right, we're gonna see CaptainPlanet with Metal Arms get the first game on RoseJ Mirrorman.
They're so happy, man. They're like, oh my goodness, we did it. We did it, we did it, and we're gonna keep going at it.
Absolutely. I mean, woo, they're feeling hot right now. I mean, that was some great stuff. But now, the question is, at this point, how's Mirrorman and RoseJ? How are they gonna adjust?
Oh man, I think they just sometimes would get caught from going too high. We saw a lot of the Harley Quinn or the Steven Universe have a lot of kill power or kill pressure if someone is above them. So for example, the Steven Universe being able to use his op special, throw you into the shield and knock you so far high. You know, it's harder, and you can tell that both Arya and the Bugs Bunny want to be above them, but it's just difficult when they're approaching it in that sense. So they might have to play in a little bit more horizontal rather than playing above them.
Absolutely. And
the rocket combos!
Oh my gosh, the rocket coming out like a shooting star as it goes straight onto Red Team here as they are having a little bit of trouble into this game. Remember what I told you before about RoseJ and Mirrorman? They are very devastating. They got the information they needed from game one to be able to adjust here so far and doing some great work as they are just putting on the all-out offenses as CaptainPlanet with Metal Arms and the Mogul having a little bit of a difficult time here trying to get any sort of approach at the moment. From Harley Quinn that first stock.
He wouldn't have normally died also. It was just the fact that the Steven Universe wall was in that specific place that caused him to get knocked out.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. And then you also have to be constantly paying attention to the Steven Universe shields. Every time you hear that breaking of the shields, he's no longer able to protect the Harley. Even when he's at a distance, he's able to constantly put these shields up for Harley, and Harley can play so aggressive with that.
You're right about that. Oh, it looks like we're going to accidentally switch over to the wrong set here. Oh,
They're having a blast.
Having a blast. There we go. We're back
All right,
onto
back
the game.
into
Those
it.
games we want, of course. We're going to see the Bugs Bunny rocket coming in. Not going to take any damage on the red team here as Steven 112%. Having trouble trying to land back onto stage at the moment. But we're going to see the stock coming in for RoseJ and Mirrorman.
No.
Oh, this is dangerous as we see the Harley Quinn off the side of the stage. She's going to be able to make it back with the help of Steven Universe.
The shields! Oh, going to be able to avoid properly. Steven's not going to be able to kill even at 117. It's so close.
Absolutely. This is going to be extremely difficult for red team to potentially take the stock off of Arya
Combo
Stark.
game?
Oh, there we go. We got the match point.
Match point on both sides.
Look at the Harley, though. She's at 110% in evade.
Oh.
This is not where you want her to be.
Constantly placing out shields for the Harley.
Absolutely one of the lightest characters in the game. Like I said before, she's very easily able to die here at potentially any moment from a Bugs Bunny up air. So this is very risky here for Mogul.
It's a split map.
He's got to play a game of inches, and there's not enough inches to go into that first game.
You saw a slight DI mistake where he slightly went left because he thought the DI was over and he was okay. But you needed a DI a little bit more to the right. But it's so hard to know in those cases when you're at such high percentage. But really close game. Really good comeback right now for the Arya Stark and the Bugs Bunny. We're going to be seeing so much adaptation throughout this tournament. And, you know, it's just crazy that Mirrorman and RoseJ were just able to adapt like that.
Absolutely. I mean, Mirrorman is like the best Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl player right now, and RoseJ also an amazing player on their own right. I know they played another fighting game before, but I don't remember off the top of my head what that is, and I do apologize to RoseJ for that. I should have paid more attention to them even before they were in multiverses, because they are fire as we go into this next game.
No thoughts in mind. They were just like, okay, all right, let's just go into game 3. Make it happen. The winner of this will go into top 16.
Absolutely. So hyped for this one, of course, as we're going to see, once again, RoseJ Mirrorman doing a really great job at stage control here. Bugs Bunny trying to get them off stage while the Arya Stark just trying to get the connection.
Oh, no.
For the Bugs
Okay.
Bunny. Yeah, no. Up special into up air. It's not going to connect as easily anymore. That got adjusted in a previous patch. I think it was the Gizmo patch. As we're going to see, oh, no. He doesn't go for the up special and instead went for the...
Oh, no. Harley Quinn has speed.
Oh, no.
No. In the third game.
That might be a little bit of nerves coming in from Mogul as we see the unfortunate SD there.
Careful. Okay, we just started talking because we're like so enthralled and so entertained by this constant gameplay right here. Steven Universe isn't going to be able to get the Bugs Bunny. He does not have Rocket, and that protects him so heavily when he's trying to get back on stage.
Absolutely. We need to see red team here keep this stage control going, but Mogul hasn't been as like dominant, I would say, and just trying to get that approach going. But we're going to see the first stock coming out for red team here as the Steven right now being thrown up towards the top. He's going to have to really try to play a little more defensively here, like Steven
The
is able to.
link between the Steven Universe you always have to be wary of it. It is indeed a kill option. Steven's out of dodges. He ran out of dodges. It's so rare for you to run out of dodges, but you have to practically be avoiding the enemy for a while.
Absolutely, and as we see now, we've got a match point for the blue team as the Bugs Bunny trying to get the
kill.
But the reverse edge guard coming in from Mogul going to be able to keep it up as they need to get this next stock off potentially somehow here. Oh, that armor is going to be so clutch here for Mogul as he's going to be able to keep himself alive for a little bit longer. Oh, that neutral air not going to be able to land as we see the Bugs Bunny getting a spike, and that's going to take it.
He can't block him. Arya had him on hit stun and he couldn't block him. Oh, man, that sucks.
Dude.
They planned it. They planned it because Arya was hitting the Steven Universe. He couldn't block the Harley Quinn to get back on stage, and that's... You just can't do anything, man. It was so rough.
I mean, what I saw from there was that RoseJ and Mirrorman were consistent every single time they had stage control. Once it went to Mogul and CaptainPlanet with Metal Arms' favor, they weren't as consistent with keeping them off stage. And that's just something they have to fix going forward in the future. But you know what? It's all right. They